Hey, what's up, Savage? You know what I'm saying? Savage Intuition. Straight 8-8, T, no chaser. My son was born in 1988. My Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Jeremy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Champ, Adam Jr., Diamond, Nike, Casey and Onisha, my Osha, when I had amnesia. Thank you, sweetheart, for your job that you do. My job to confess your name to God and the holy angels. And I know you see God when you go to the mirror, girl. You know who I am is. This shit, add am, that's add life. Add love, make love, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't number Adam and Eve in there like me and you, sweetheart. It wasn't until Adam and Eve in the garden. Everything Adam talked, God said to Eve, came out of Adam's mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's Noah, Adam. You know what I'm saying? With a Cato. You know what I'm saying? You can call me Cato for Noah. You know what I'm saying? And Enough with God's heaven at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because Enoch is Christ's heaven. You know what I'm saying? But how you doing, Savage? Yeah. You know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Old TD Jakes, I don't know how deep he is, you know what I'm saying? This evolving shit. We revolve around here, you know what I'm saying? We do revolutions, you know what I'm saying? And my revolution I always televised 1, 2, and 3, you know what I'm saying? A, B, and C, you know what I'm saying? And God, you know what I'm saying? You know how he got that name, you know, God, you know what I'm saying? But Adam came right back. You know what I'm saying? Adam, I wasn't going to let him live, but the devil told him, die, just die when he threw up that die. But then his nurse said, it's just die, it's just die. So on one end, on my left, I had the devil saying, just die. But on my right, I had God, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Pick, you know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't trying to get no police fired or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know I'm God, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it. But Uncle Peck, you see through all this, you know what I'm saying? You and them old white dudes, you know what I'm saying? The American Legion and the old black dudes. Uncle LC, you know what I'm saying? Jim Smith, you know what I'm saying? He might even still be living, you know what I'm saying? I know Moose just 59, you know what I'm saying? And Ellis White, little Ellis White, he 59. the wealth of the wicked, you know what I'm saying, is saved up, laid up for the just, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, we way behind, you know what I'm saying? We can't have 2026 years of plentiful work and, you know what I'm saying, harvest, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know goodness well, you know what I'm saying, God didn't mean it when he cursed the snake and gave them bad names. So the dragon, that's on y'all, you know what I'm saying? The beast, me, you know what I'm saying? I'll accept that. This Jesus, this God, this us gods, who do all that I said I do for us gods, who guard us and guard us and guide us in the light, Christ light, Christ consciousness, Christ education, knowledge, and full Holy Ghost understanding of who Pop's Ghost is, God's Ghost really is. And that workman's compensation needs to start coming to me because you know God real. And that VA, I need 100% of VA if you're going to give me, because I'm not no 1%er. And if I am 1%, that 1% is $2,026 trillion. Now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to sell myself for less. And I ain't going to get no notary to say I don't want no part of my grandmother's inheritance. So you crazy. You know what I'm saying? I still know my insurance company. And I know Mama Dia's insurance company. And Uncle Rich's insurance company. Even Aunt Marge's insurance company, but she ain't going nowhere. Because I'm still here, Uncle CUNY. Mr. CUNY. Yeah. They all here, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in court right now. The whole world, all devil, demon, Satan, all prejudice, all racist, all who was corrected with the tree, you know what I'm saying? You know the tree roots is what color, you know what I'm saying? Without the bark is what color, you know what I'm saying? And Negro is what? New growth, you know what I'm saying? Not no growth, a Negro. You know what I'm saying? Negro I could understand, you know what I'm saying? But that's my needs, you know what I'm saying? But need to grow, you know what I'm saying? That's just need to grow, man. Don't try to add nothing to it, God. Negro, you know what I'm saying? No growth, you know what I'm saying? New growth, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course, add am is add self, you know what I'm saying? Add love, and you know who God is, you know what I'm saying? So make love, you know what I'm saying? Don't make hate or envy or jealousy or strife or none of that stuff, man. Make love to your partner, man, you know what I'm saying? I gave y'all, 7-14-21, 777 now the measurement of a man, woman. You know what I'm saying? Clothed with the sun now. You know what I'm saying? We real now, you know what I'm saying? Sister, you know what I'm saying? Wife, you know what I'm saying? Eve was just the evening. I said, let there be light, you know what I'm saying? As a woman, that Eve was, you know what I'm saying? As a woman clothed with the sun, you know what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am. I don't feel like they have what they owe God either, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause God, you don't pay with money, man. Shit, I need love, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He might be already bankrupt on love by now. Remember when John Daddy, you know what I'm saying? Remember John got mad? No, that was Peter got mad, you know what I'm saying? At Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Because Jesus said he loved John, you know what I'm saying? And Peter got jealous, you know what I'm saying? I forgot what that scripture was, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like now, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people love God, man. But what you gonna do when God walk up to you, you know what I'm saying? And say, how you doing, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, take it easy, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? And then, you know, make it home safe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I love my grandmothers, my grandfathers, and I hate to see them turn into monsters and start making people, possessing people, you know what I'm saying, do something to one another, you know what I'm saying? You know, T.D. Jakes will twist that up, man, so don't listen more, no more diviners, you know what I'm saying, witchcraft and all that shit, gossip and all that shit, ghost spells and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I don't rejoice, you know what I'm saying, with the death of the wicked. I don't even rejoice when they get sick or get hurt or nothing like that, get killed. I don't rejoice with that, man. I give my enemies a chance. Mercy, grace, you know what I'm saying? You got to be graceful, you know what I'm saying? Merciful, you know what I'm saying? And forgiving, you know what I'm saying? Apologetic sometimes when you accidentally accuse somebody of something. You can't do nobody wrong, man, you know what I'm saying, without judging and accusing. You can't love a person without judging and accusing them, you know what I'm saying? And loving them, you know what I'm saying? Like Big Ward don't even want to go out no more, don't even want to talk to no woman, man. Shit, God kind of feel the same way, Big Ward, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it's just shit. I don't feel like that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got enough women around me, man. I stay alone, man. Shit. Blaspheming God is gossip, man, especially when it's about God, Adam, you know what I'm saying? That's the Holy Ghost. That's God's ghost, man. Him and Eve, you know what I'm saying? Both of them. Shit, Mama Lucy, shit. I seen a white girl come out of her goddamn Nikes, flipped them upside down in one swap, and stepped on them and put the points of the Nikes in the ground, and was finna dive in the goddamn pond to go get her goddamn dog. You know what I'm saying? All because the dog name was Lucy and my grandmother's name was Lucy. And Lucy took off and went to the center of the goddamn lake, man, and that girl couldn't go out there to get her dog. It was more like a lake pond, you know what I'm saying? But it had fish in it, and boats came up to the park where you fish at, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't Adam and Eve, then goddamn shit, you know what I'm saying? And don't be calling yourself God, TDJ. Don't be calling yourself God no more if you don't know you God. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know God in the mirror, man, because you don't know, because, man, you got too many names. You got too many titles, man. Shit, you got dragon, you know what I'm saying? Satan, devil, demon, demonic, and with the money, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know it's just supposed to flip-flop. At 30 to 50 million, you guys supposed to come to me. You know what I'm saying? Same as Dollar, same as Bonham, you know what I'm saying? Same as Winston, you know what I'm saying? Osteen, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what God said, man. I asked, man, I politely asked you, you know what I'm saying? Will a man rob God, man? I should have said, will a man kill God, man? You know what I'm saying? Then I'd have got the answer I needed to get. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what I'm saying, the wealth of the wicked has been laid up for the just, you know what I'm saying? So you know God, the most just, you know what I'm saying, the only shepherd, you know what I'm saying? One shepherd. I told you gonna be my other flock and my other flock, and I guess I got devils and demons and Satan back. I gotta make a place for them, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't put nobody out, man. Y'all eloped. I didn't put y'all out, man. It's just, you know, you dragons and goddamn vampires and goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all monsters want to be, you know, I'm at a monster, remember? Yeah, I seen how they came for me, man. Still coming for me. I ain't out the door yet. Shit. I still got a long way to go, you know what I'm saying? you know, God, man, ain't happy about that, man. Shit, I love the church, man. Shit, I ain't know they was after my ass, though, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, goddamn well, man, God wasn't going to send his son to die for nobody's sins, man. What a dead, hateful, dying life gonna, you know, do for me. Love and making love and working every day, you know what I'm saying, except Saturday and Sunday, you know what I'm saying. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from now on, we ain't working but 4 days, man. Fuck that 5th, 6th day, man. The 7th day Monday, man. 6th day Sunday, man. You know what I'm saying? But 7th day Monday, you know what I'm saying? Never too much. You know God didn't intend for his son to be killed and murdered. If I said, you know, the parable, you know what I'm saying, is Jesus, you know what I'm saying, God's us and us gods. I told you the parable, you know what I'm saying, when the landowner went to another country and left it to the husband, lent it out to the husband, and when he sent servants to get some of the harvest, and they beat some and they ran some out, kicked him out, you know what I'm saying, and then, you know what I'm saying, he said, I'm going to send my son, you know what I'm saying, my only begotten son, you know what I'm saying. I know they going to reverence my son, and I'm in love, I'm in appreciate, be thankful for, be merciful to, be gracious to, you know what I'm saying, man, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to tell y'all, man, we here all the way now. It's every dead person that ever died in the life of the world, you know what I'm saying? $2,026 trillion worth. You know what I'm saying? And you know I got that in every bank. PNC, Peck and Christ. Shit, how you think these just got $18 million still, man? This church fold up, man. They became witches and warlocks and shit, sorcerers and shit. Diviners, you know what I'm saying? Evolving, you know, eloping, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what they gonna call themselves, because I damn sure ain't gonna respect no devil and Satan and no demon and no demonic shit in heaven. You know what I'm saying? That's why they where they at and lost that play. You know what I'm saying? So you get new name, new this, new that. You know what I'm saying? Social security number, this and that, you be good, man. Shit. Or just keep the one you got. You know what I'm saying? Yep, that's me, Capricorn, you know what I'm saying? Capricorn. That's why I get in trouble so much, Daddy. Because I'm a Capricorn. They be calling a Capricorn the devil and shit. Long month, man. We month to month now, Daddy. We month to month. We in the house, Daddy. We in the house. Ain't no going nowhere unless you ready to walk. And it ain't that far, you know what I'm saying? I don't need you staying in the house. I need you exercise. I need you exercise. So, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna spend no money. We gotta take care of college tuition. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying this shit out of my pocket, this God. You know what I'm saying? All right, sweetheart. And I'm gonna talk to you from God's face now. I'm a God consciousness now, you know what I'm saying? I'm God conscious. Yeah. All right. All right. Man, shit, man. I love y'all, man. I'm talking about eating my enemies, man. You know what I'm saying? Pastor Doll. Let me see what Pastor Doll's saying. Let me see what Pastor Doll's saying, because I ain't trying to go out no T.D. Jakes church, see what he talking about. I ain't with none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going, come on, man. Shit, give me your page, man. You let me on, nigga. Let me on, man. Oh, I just need here. Just need him, man. Him, they blocking me from the page. You know what I mean? I think you got it mixed up, Pastor Dow. Gentiles are gentle people, but you got it mixed up. You calling them less than, but Gentiles is gentle people. You know what I'm saying? That's not no reptile. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what you thinking about, reptile. You know what I'm saying? Cause a Gentile is gentle. You know what I'm saying? Hebrew, of course, Hebrews. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Joshua is God you are, you know what I'm saying? Peck, hen peck is love, you know what I'm saying? The only word I would use to replace God, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get rid of that old G-O-D, because that's what I really did at the end of my burns. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Pastor Dow? It's God. Now, you know what I'm saying? They got to change their ways. You can't have masculine women, you know what I'm saying, thinking they men women, you know what I'm saying? You really can't have feminine men in heaven, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying, causing problems, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Bible say, man, a woman 35 and below don't accept her in heaven, you know what I'm saying? Because she'll become one against Christ, you know what I'm saying? Same as a woman 45 years old or older. They will become one against Christ, you know what I'm saying? Against God. No, he don't take no 2 or 3 women. You know what I'm saying? The Bible do say you gonna get seven. One man gonna take hold of 7 women, but how you gonna take hold of 7 women and love your own Eve? You know what I'm saying? Yes, a man who findeth the wife findeth a good thing, but you don't want a good thing going and whoring around and messing with other men, do you? Right. God dog. You ain't lying, Pastor Dow. You got it messed up, Pastor Dow. You say God created a woman for Adam. That's a lie. God didn't create no woman for Adam. It was only Adam and Eve. Adam wasn't no snake. Adam wasn't no animal. Adam was the only man. God was his consciousness. God's consciousness. He was God. Adam was God, talking to himself. But then it was God talking through Adam. You got to understand, I'm in Adam, this God. So I didn't make Eve. Adam said, let there be light. And there Eve was that evening. That's why I named Eve for the evening that we met, because she was a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet. And Adam was too. He was clothed with the sun, but Adam's halo was above his own head, and she had one. But the serpent was the only thing that got cursed, really, other than woman in conception. But the serpent got cursed because the serpent said, God don't want you to know that the day you eat of it, your eyes going to be open, and you're going to be as gods, knowing good and evil. So God got mad and gave Satan and the devil a name, a title. And that was the only time God cursed the snake to lay on his belly, and dust is the serpent's meat. And that's just, sir, please repent. That's why I had Moses to weld up and make like Adam used to do, you know what I'm saying, make a brass snake, you know what I'm saying? So when the snake bites somebody, then they look up at the snake like the hospital. That's why the emblem is the same thing. And they look up at the snake, and the snake have to say, I repent, or feel bad for doing it. And that's what we do. My job is to make you repent, means to feel godly sorrowful for the offenses that you do, for judging and accusing. Sin is not going to the nightclub, smoking and drinking, nor is sin sex without being married. Yeah, it's good that a man find a wife, but we'll get back to that. Right now, we don't know if some of these kids ready for marriage. And we ain't gonna go to 60-year-old man marrying a 54-year-old woman no more. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that water greatly polluted? A 54-year-old woman with a 59-year-old man, unless they both virgins. You know what I'm saying? And you can't go back to no exes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't lying about that, Pastor Dow. You right about that. You right about that. Now, go back to Pastor Dow now. Go back to Pastor Dow when he mistakenly put me, God, as, you know what I'm saying, Adam. I mean, not Adam, you know what I'm saying? I'm Adam, you know what I'm saying, God. So Eve, I had to talk to Eve, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, the snake, the only one got cursed, you know what I'm saying, other than conception. But then the snake got cursed because the snake said, God don't want you to know. He told Eve that alone, you know what I'm saying, God don't want you to know that the day you eat of it, that you gonna see your nakedness, and you gonna know you naked, and you gonna be as gods, knowing good and evil. So it was just Adam and Eve in there. But then God was Adam's consciousness. Adam's consciousness, like Jesus is supposed to be your consciousness. You're supposed to be Jesus. You're supposed to be I am. You're supposed to be God because you made love and love God. And God is the children of God. You know what I'm saying? Made love is, that's why when Adam said it's not good for man to be alone to Eve, then, you know what I'm saying, he said, I will make a helpmeet for you. And that's when he made Abel, our ability. Then he made Cain, not Cain, but Cain. You know what I'm saying? Because AI is kind, like rain's supposed to be rain. You know what I'm saying? Because we was fire. As a woman clothed with the sun and a husband too. You know what I'm saying? With the moon under our feet. You know what I'm saying? It was evening time. Midnight right away though, because I had to separate light from day. Thank you. Well, tonight, son, we gonna take a tour. I'm going in the industrial business tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna explain everything I've done, why all the secret societies was formed and all that. I'm gonna explain it to you, you know what I'm saying? But as men, you know what I'm saying, we gotta, recognize a brother-in-law as a brother-in-law. I don't care if he, you know what I'm saying, is your baby mama's husband. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta be gods. And God is love, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't be fighting around the children. You can't hurt the children. You know what I'm saying? See, that's our problem. That's why Masons fell out. You know what I'm saying? American Legion stayed around. You know what I'm saying? Because we were devils and Satan and demons. And God said, I'm going to make a little crew with that. You know what I'm saying? But this Adam, man, Adam, you know what I'm saying? Add self, add love, add life. You know what I'm saying? Make love. You know what I'm saying? And God is love. And what we make when we make love, the children of God. So there's nothing in there that's not Adam and Eve, and that's God and his wife. The sperm cells, you know what I'm saying, when they orgasm and came and both came, it was a light that went from Adam with the whole body, not just the rib, but that's how I would replace the rib through sperm and make a whole body. Abel, then Cain, then Seth, not Seth, but Seth. See, I'm Adam, you know what I'm saying? I'm the alphabet, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, you know what I'm saying? All that. Air coordinates, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a fighter pilot too before I jumped out of airplanes to be on the ground fighting with infantry. Infantry now. That's infantry, just like it say. The youngest men, that's the strongest men, is out in battle. You know what I'm saying? Infantry. Infantries. You know what I'm saying? Young men, babies, fighting for what they don't, Donald Trump them call petroleum and oil and all that. Not the Gentiles, man. The Gentiles are my gentle community. Them gentle people. You got gentle tools. You got a pro rod. You ain't just got no dick. You know what I'm saying? So stop saying Gentile like they reptiles or something. They not snakes. They don't put on a mask and lie like Christians do. You don't even know who Jesus is. You know what I'm saying? God's us gods. It ain't got nothing to do with United States. Gonna be back at work after a while. That's what's happening, you know what I'm saying? Baby, this God, you know what I'm saying? This Adam, Mama so true. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? You know this Adam, you know what I'm saying? Eve, I'm gonna call you Eve, you know what I'm saying? Adam is add self, add life, add love. And we know God is love, you know what I'm saying? And we make love, you know what I'm saying? And love, we make us children of God, you know what I'm saying? You being a lady, you know, nice looking lady, you know what I'm saying? I see you as an Eve, you know what I'm saying? And Eve got her name because that was the evening we met. You know what I'm saying? And she was as a woman clothed with the sun, you know what I'm saying, with the moon under her feet. I was too, you know what I'm saying? That was just our halo, you know what I'm saying? We arched archangels, you know what I'm saying? That's where we get the glow from, the glory of God, you know what I'm saying, with Adam and Eve. So don't get it twisted and think that God was talking to Adam, you know what I'm saying, out loud. It's God's consciousness, you know what I'm saying, God's conscious. And Adam was God and Eve was his wife, you know what I'm saying? And Adam told Eve not to eat the fruit of the garden, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nothing but birds and a snake, you know what I'm saying? And cows and horses and all that, all the animals in the animal kingdom. But the snake had to open his mouth and say, you know, told Eve, you know what I'm saying, that you're not gonna surely die, you know what I'm saying? God just know he don't want you to know that the day you eat of it, you gonna see your nakedness and you gonna know you naked. And you know what I'm saying, you gonna be as gods, knowing good and evil. So God, you know, got mad. Adam got mad and cursed the snake with Satan and devil, you know what I'm saying? Then demons came after the dragon and the beast. And mankind trying to get over on God with the buying and selling, gotta accept the mark of the beast. Not this time. But this Adam, sweetheart, for you as a woman clothed with the sun, thank you for your services on YouTube. I wish they would pay me. Thank y'all, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, sweetheart. Mama so true. Mammy so true. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Ma'am, you know what I'm saying? So true. You know what I'm saying? It's Adam, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just ad self, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only shepherd, you know what I'm saying? I come lead y'all home, you know what I'm saying? You know, my daughter in college right now, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I have to send her money, you know what I'm saying? Not much, you know what I'm saying? Government, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no money, you know what I'm saying? The $2,000 a week, you know what I mean, a month, you know what I'm saying? As God, you know what I'm saying? God's supposed to be getting everything, you know what I'm saying? Not just no 10% either, you know what I'm saying? Just like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all should be just buying without money, without price. And we don't idolize food, you know what I'm saying? It's to pray that you pray for, you know what I'm saying?
spiritually impoverished. And when I mean impoverished, I mean they have to sit on the spiritual streets. Now, these two people, they was holding their cups, shaking their cups, and when you went to fill their cups, y'all noticed each other. But something kind of twisted happened. Instead of being grateful and thankful, they got mad.
Hey, y'all need something to eat? Hey, let me help you out.
You? Look at you in that car.
And they said, you, it's all your fault.
They're just trying to help.
They blame you. Some way, somehow, they feel like you set them up. You the reason they out there on them spiritual streets. But they don't have sense enough to know, no, baby, that's just karma that came to collect. That karmic debt with them so far back, that's how they ended up out there shaking cups. Okay? Now we're talking symbolically, we're speaking spiritually. This is how somebody feels. Okay? When it comes to, I just heard karmic retribution. When it comes to them having to pay this back, this is not just on what you did. This is not on your behalf. This is on behalf of their life. Their life is telling their story based on where they are right now. Okay? They say you're not supposed to judge somebody, but you judge the fruit that they bear. And so these people right now feel fruitless, and somehow they think you took it. Now it's interesting because I was getting something about they think you took their power. All right, so their willpower, something that maybe they had. I don't know. I don't think you took nobody's ideas or anything like that. You took their fight. Oh, I also was getting something about you tricked them. You tricked them into thinking you were like less than. You tricked them into thinking that you didn't have power, you didn't have money. And so they kept doing things to you thinking they were getting away with it. They kept laughing at you, mocking you, or sabotaging you, or whatever. And spreading rumors, lies, whatever. They kept lying, cheating, and everything. They thought they was getting away with it. And because you were not flexing your power, because you didn't show your hand, they feel like, dang, if I would have known you was that powerful, if I would have known who you was going to become, if I would have known you was hiding all that greatness, if I would have known that you knew I was manipulating you, if I would have known that you knew I was lying, I wouldn't have done all that. I wouldn't have collected all that karmic debt. It's like you just let me go on and on and on and on and on, and then you wait till it was a big enough foul to now I'm screwed. You know, somebody feel like you shouldn't have just laid down, let me keep beating you. Now I got all these charges. Okay, somebody feel like, dang, why you let me do that? Why you let me play you like a piano? You know what I'm saying? And they genuinely feel like it's your fault that they have to serve all this karma. Because instead of them just having self-control, no, somehow you should have just bopped them upside the head and made them stop. That's how they feel. Okay, I'm just telling you how they feel. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the Roses and Romance Oracle deck. This will be dropping January 21st. All right, so keep that date in mind. Let's go ahead and let's pull a card to get the overall vibe. Strawberry kisses. Well, didn't I say something about fruit? Okay, your fruit is showing. I said you can't judge somebody, but you can judge them by their fruit. And there's your strawberries. So while you got one couple spiritually impoverished, it looks like we got somebody who is either thinking about what they had with you, they had fruit, strawberry kisses, or they're watching you eat fruit. Okay, I'm saying something too about a switch or a swap. It's like this is the other couple, what they thought they would get or what they thought they should have had. You set us up and you stole it. You took our strawberries and now you over there kissing somebody else. Okay, we're gonna get deeper into it, but strawberry kisses, there's your fruit, there's your confirmation. And then also both of y'all got fruit. There's 2 strawberries in this photo. So both of y'all got fruit. So whoever it is you're dealing with now, you're not going to be, they're not shaking a cup. Whoever it is you're dealing with now or whatever they got to watch from afar, both of y'all have things to show. Your past tells a story based on what you got right now. And that fruit is letting people know. This is why you was pulling up trying to fill their cups. Right? Let's see. Okay, and male and female energy take how it applies, and that's also confirmation too, because I was getting that. It's something about a couple. All right, so let's see what we got. The very first card for the collective current vibes and energy. Tower, and they outside in them spiritual streets, and that's what it looked like. In the rubble, in the rain, towers, lightning. Okay, so it says destroy, crush, reconstruct. Somebody's tower was karma, very much so. You know, get what you get. I was gonna say deserve, but it's like they reap what they sow. Okay, so their house came crashing down. Karma came to collect. Karma struck as you know it is written. Those are the laws. Somebody feeling that. Okay, you took or you stole or you set them up for this tower. You knew that by letting them run amok, they would eventually crash into a brick wall. Don't I say that a lot? They ran into you and ran into a brick wall. It stops with you. Bet you won't do that no more. And now that it's time to pay, you don't have enough. So karma said, well, give me the house. Boom. You know what I mean? And that's not, it's not for everybody who lost a house, okay? It's not karma striking everybody, okay? Don't take that the wrong way. We're talking about specifically for this person. It was time for them spiritually to pay up, and karma said, you're going to be spiritually impoverished. You on them streets, okay? Especially messing with the collective, all right? So somebody's huge tower moment, dropping them bricks, and what we were talking about, you got fruit. They got bricks, you got fruit.
Wanted to go on vacation for the summer and needed like $1,000. Randomly came across this website and it said that I could borrow $1,000 and only pay back like $86. Man, check this out. So I thought it wasn't legit. Turns out it actually is. So I borrowed $2,000 so I could go, my lady could go, we could buy, enjoy, live it up. Man, look at this table right here. This shows you about what you can get. And mine came pretty close. Everybody's is different. But hey, check it out. See how much you can get. Go live it up. Travel through the summer. Kick it in the fall. Go do your thing, man. Check it out. You never know.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our hope. It's the way dinner on the table brings a family closer together. It's the way we make sure his first chapter book is the first step on his path to greatness. It's the way we rally in hard times and rise back up stronger than ever. United is the way we come together so everyone can thrive. Join us at unitedway.org.
Your manifestations are telling your life story. Right? What have you been doing? All right. And then didn't I say something about karmic retribution too? This, I was gonna say what's going on in the background. This jumps over. It's the Temperance card. So things are finally about to start. Things have been rocky. Things are getting real smooth, real calm. The angelic realm is on your side. Behind the scenes, you got your angels looking out for you, watching over you, your trees, your fruit trees. All right, and also making sure them lightning bolts are directed exactly where they need to go. You see how that angel is sitting above, right above that? Like, yeah, okay. We understand? Okay, we understand. They got it. All right. Harmony, calmness, and serenity. This is what you're doing. This is what you're feeling while you're having your strawberry kisses, okay, with somebody else or, you know, just individually. You got an angel looking out for you. 2 major arcanas. I'm also getting something about a resting point. Some of y'all are getting to a point of rest that you've never been to in your life. And it is because, like, okay, I was thinking of it like, you know how we was talking about you rolled up on the people, spiritually impoverished, they shaking their cup. You didn't know that. And I'm not saying nothing like this tower gives you a peace of mind, but it does make you more appreciative for where you are and the fruit that you have produced. Because it is clear to see, whether you believed it before or not, that you do reap what you sow. And to see people boom, 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 tower, 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 dang, you got tower, 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 and I got strawberries? Oh, well, thank God. You see what I'm saying? So, in some way, shape, or form, I was going to say, it kind of gives you a little bit of a peace of mind to know that your decisions paid off. Because you may have thought, okay, 1 strawberry, 2 strawberry, okay, I got some fruit, whatever, but Jesus, some people ain't even got that. You got to eat bricks. Dang, you get to chew some nice strawberries and they got to eat bricks. Let's see what we got. What is good, what's high vibrational, what's positive about all of this? Ooh, Page of Swords. Okay, so they can see.
I think we're gonna go with you guys.
That's great. Awesome. Let me get the contract.
One last thing. You're SOC 2 compliant, right?
SOC 2? What do you mean SOC 2? I thought we saw that months ago.
Well, now they're quoting us 5 months and 30.
No, we don't have 5 months.
What do you mean you can't recognize the screenshot? It literally says approved.
Come on! Yes! No! Oh!
Hello?
Hey, Mr. Hendricks, we're ready. We're SOC 2 compliant.
Well, that's great, but we actually signed with another service last month. Okay then. Honestly, I'm just really impressed how fast you guys got it done.
You can unlock more than ever with the American Express Platinum Card. Access over $3,500 in value each year. Explore new restaurants with the $400 Resi credit. Enjoy that can't miss show with the $300 digital entertainment credit. And travel the world with the $600 hotel credit. For experiences like no other, get the card like no other. There's nothing like Platinum.
Or it's been revealed. Okay, so let's say they're spiritually impoverished and now they got a phone. Now it's like, well, now I'm curious. Okay, you sparked some type of interest. That can be good. Okay, they see, oh, you got some fruit. Okay, they may be mad. Oh, you did it and you said it so, but then comes the, well, if you got strawberries and I got a tower, then it makes them what? Curious. Page of Swords. So at least you turned the light bulb on. So curious, alert, and vigilant. So as they out there on them streets, in them spiritual streets, now they're starting to get curious as to how you did that. Okay? So you sparked some type of interest. Why are you rolling up on us, putting your hand out the window as we're shaking our cups? You awakened them. You turned on the light bulb. Just as surely as they can see that they out in the spiritual streets and they see you rolling up, it's the same way that I was just saying with karma. They now realize, oh, you do reap what you sow. That's why you got fruit and we out here in these spiritual streets 2 times, right? With the angel standing over our head, making sure the lightning bolts get us. All right, so just again, I hope I'm making that clear. Just as surely as you can see, oh, I reap what I sow. I got some fruit. Wonderful. They're now seeing the same thing. It's like an exchange, like 2 people, 2 worlds colliding. And now they get to see the other side. And you get to see the other side, okay? Let's see what's low vibrational. What's something that, I don't know, man, you need to look out for? Something they should have watched out for? What we got? See? Now see, I said it sparked curiosity. I said that now they interested in learning, changing their life, the collective. Oh my God, look at you with your fruit. But look at all this arguing, fighting, conflict. It's like that you still gotta, before you get there, before you get some fruit, you still out there on the street. Look at them. 5 up, So it's beef, tension, conflict, and in this position, it's just beef, it's just tension, it's just conflict. In this position, you fight for your life. I mean, at least in this position, y'all fighting with a roof over your head. In this position, you ain't got no shield. This is showing you out of the building. Okay, so they got beef, tension, conflict, arguing, fighting. They fighting for their life. They fighting for scraps. Fighting for leftovers. Every single card that I pulled is some type of representation of street. The street, above the street. The tower in the street. Trying to break in, trying to get in from the streets. In the low end, this would have been cool if it was upright, but it's the reverse, which means they're not in the building, they in the street.
I started working at the barbershop and realized I don't have any insurance. This is not good. Through healthcare.gov, I was able to.
How many criminals on here got away with doing some shit but they ain't got caught? I want to know where all my good criminals are at. The ones that ain't never caught. How many of y'all done did some wrong? How many of y'all done cheated on your wives? How many of y'all done did some wrong? These motherfuckers done call you a criminal and they president a criminal. And they president a criminal. And they gonna call me a criminal? Bitch, my charges ain't bad as your president. This criminal ain't did shit 14 years. The last criminal charge I got was a petty theft. Criminal. You could dig up my record, baby. Hey, you could find some shit that might say some bad things, but guess what, bitch? Drop. Just like I'm about to go drop this. Drop. Motherfucker. I'm out of criminal. Bitch, I know what a criminal is. You motherfucking criminal. That bitch doing fraud. That did all kind of shit. And you up here talking about me. So many people be worried about somebody. Don't bring up my past, bitch. My past don't define my present or my future. My past ain't paid for this house. My past ain't paid for this house. My past ain't helping me pay these motherfucking bills. It's my present and whatever the hell my future gonna do. But it damn sure ain't my past. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? Hello, good morning, everyone. But y'all trying to grow, look like I think it is. Good morning. I had my daughter help me take my braids out last night.
Baby, you went from being last to being first. And people want your position, but their hearts are black and their intentions are far from pure. And they prayed on your downfall with hopes that that would somehow cause them to rise. People are very delusional in this hour. They really thought that you would always be in the position that you were in. Now that you're winning, people want your position. They want what you got. Baby, they want to take it from you, not knowing that it took something to get to where you are on today. See, people are coveting what you have, and they don't understand the blood, sweat, and tears that you had to put in to doing the things that you do on today. This stuff didn't come to you overnight. You paid a major price for where you are on today. Baby, you had to go through the present. You had to go through all the trials, the tribulations. You had to do everything it took to get to where you are on today. And the fact that people will really sit back and envy and be jealous
of your accomplishments to the point where they want what you got because they don't want you to have it, not knowing that even if they did have it, they wouldn't be able to sustain it. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And the things that you have had to go through to get to where you are on today, baby, they wouldn't be able to walk a mile in your shoes. People out here still telling lies, doing everything contrary to the word of God, not even having a relationship with God for real. Then they trying to figure out why their lives look so cursed. This is what happens when you come for a child of God. You see, people really out here thinking that you a little witchy for real because of how protected you are. You are highly protected, and God keeps you 10 steps ahead of the very people that think they're gonna bring you down. The only way you could be brought down is if God commanded it. They can't bring you down. If anything, they're gonna end themselves trying to come at you. Baby, you was last and you are now first. You went through what you needed to go through to get to where you are on today. You didn't just wake up like this. This wasn't an overnight ordeal. Your experiences, your hardships taught you this. Sacrifice, discipline, spending time with God.
If you think your child may have autism, it's important to act quickly. At Action Behavior Centers, we want to reduce barriers to diagnostic support for pediatricians and families. We offer ADOS-2 assessments for children ages 18 months through 6 years with no wait list.
Their entire life is unraveling. From the moment that you left, this person's entire world has begun to unravel. Hey family, welcome back to Transcend with Ebony. It's Ebony here dropping by with another quick message. Welcome back everyone. If this happens to be your first time here, welcome to the Transcend family. If you happen to be listening in on the podcast, welcome to another episode. I just have a quick message for someone. Their entire life is unraveling. From the moment that you left, this person's entire world has begun to unravel. See, they can no longer fake the funk. They can no longer pretend. This person had this image to uphold, this reputation to uphold. They wanted people to see them in a certain light. They wanted it to seem as if they had everything all together. They wanted it to seem as if you were the problem, you were the issue. You caused every problem, not only in the relationship, but in their life. You were the scapegoat. You were their go-to person to blame for everything going wrong in their life. And this person can no longer do that. They can no longer blame you because you are no longer in the picture. And without you being in the picture, who are they going to blame? Now this person has no one to point the finger at. Now they have to sit with the reality of the chaos and the life that they have created for themselves. So the image that they sold to the world for so long